Welcome to Soul Infused Holidays. Today is day number 1 of this special gift that I have for you this year to go smoothly to the holidays, to finish this year on a high vibration, on a beautiful note, so that you can set up the tone for a fantastic new year 2019. And I know it always takes a moment to jump in, so let me know who's here, who is live, say hello, leave a comment below. If you're watching the replay, do as well. And I'm gonna be live for the next 2 weeks, Monday to Friday, not on the weekends, every day at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time for this whole Soul Infused holiday special before I take a break. Okay, so why am I doing this? I felt like a lot of people really struggle throughout the holiday season. And it doesn't matter if you have a certain religion, if you celebrate the holidays, or if you not celebrate the holidays. It's a collective happening all around the world, and we are affected by it often, even without knowing it. And I've been talking to my clients this week, and a lot of them were triggered stronger. They had issues with their parents. There are a lot of things that are going on, and I'm going to go deeper in it, obviously. And I'm here to help you to really have this holiday season. And I'm using this also for you to use the rest of the year, because so many people wait until the new year to set New Year's resolutions and do all of that stuff that doesn't help anyway. So we're gonna do something different this year. And I'm so excited that you are here with me. I'm proud of you that you are here with me, because it would be easy not to show up. But you are here, and you're gonna make a difference in your life because you choose to take the time for yourself. So I wanna just take a few seconds to say hello. Alyssa is here, Darlene is here, Emily is here, Heather is here, fantastic. Okay, yeah, leave that, and I know it's not the usual time. Usually it's an hour later, the Soul Infused Monday, so it's a little bit different for the next 2 weeks. And do me a favor. If these shows are valuable to you, if you're getting a value out of it, if it makes a difference for you, share it with a friend, share it with someone, invite someone to join you, so that you can also pay it forward and you help someone to get the benefits as well. Okay, and if you're new to my show or to my work, my name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre. And as a certified energy coach and therapist for the last 15 years, what I often see, I work often with women, also some men, that come to me and they do have a calling. They want to make a difference, either in their own life, in their world, or even in the bigger scheme of a sense of making a difference in the world. But they're frustrated because even though they've done a lot of inner work already, they still struggle and have a sense of not feeling good enough. And as a result, they judge themselves. They're not out there in a way they could. So that's very painful for them, because deep inside they know that they're meant for more. Deep inside, they know there's something more, and yet they're still struggling with that. And I see this a lot, and I am passionate about helping them to really get the confidence to shift their energy and to get out in their uniqueness, with their gifts, with who they are, because they all have a great gift, and maybe you resonate with that. So today it's all about setting the foundation for the next 2 weeks, and it's more like a mind and energy shift. And when we talk about setting the foundation, regardless, this is gonna be valuable for you, not only for the holiday season. This is gonna make a difference for you for the rest of the year, but it will make a difference for you if you apply it and you stay on it and you stay consistent and committed. It will make a difference for the rest of your life. So I believe that self-love is truly the foundation to inner peace and happiness. I also believe that to love yourself, you get to know yourself, you get to know who you really are, and to connect to your higher self, to your soul. And I know this because I didn't love myself. I used to feel extremely bad about myself. And when I was growing up, I already had a sense of I'm different, I'm weird, I'm not good enough. And I had a deep sense of that something is wrong with me. And I felt a lot of shame. I felt often very lonely. And when I was growing up, it just got worse. And at the age of 14, I was already on my first diet because I thought I was fat and ugly. And I felt like that for a long time in my life. I was seeing myself as fat and ugly. I was a bit overweight and I wanted to change. And I was in real misery, to the point that when I was getting older and I felt very uncomfortable within myself and my body, and also, you know, developing, becoming more of a woman when I was a teenager, my shame and self-hatred got me to the point that when I was 16 years old, I convinced my mother to let me go under the knife to get surgery to remove my breasts. Because I was developing, I was uncomfortable with it. I had, you know, they were too big for my sense, and I felt so uncomfortable that I convinced her to do that. What happened is that it was very badly done, and I was scarred for life. I had a lot of scars. They removed basically all of it. It was not a good thing that happened to me back then. But I was 16. I did know nothing about anything. I was just happy that that they were gone. So then when I was getting older and I was getting really a woman and developing and going into dating, sexuality and all of that, I suffered so much from this. I was in such severe emotional pain and shame within myself and my body. And I thought that was the reason that I was actually hating myself. But I realized that me not loving myself and not feeling good enough led me to this point that I actually got this done. And years later, because I was so suffering from it, I went through some surgeries to do reconstruction, and the shame got even worse. And that led me to the day that made the difference in my life. That was a pivot, like a turning point for me. And I was 26 years old, and I will never forget that day when I was on vacation with my boyfriend at the time, and I was 26 years old. It was in Thailand, beautiful little beach. He was walking somewhere else. I was sitting there all by myself. Blue ocean, white sand, palm trees. And I was sitting there in my bathing suit by myself, and I was thinking to myself, this should be the most beautiful, the most romantic day of my life. And the only thing I was thinking about was how bad I felt inside of myself, how bad I felt about myself. And in that moment, I've decided to do whatever it takes to love myself. Because I had a boyfriend who loved me. I had a great job, I had a great career. And looking back, I was pretty. I didn't know I was pretty back then. But looking back now, I was beautiful, I was loved, I was successful, and yet I felt so bad inside. So in that moment when I decided I will do whatever it takes to love myself, is what either, because I knew, either I learn how to love myself or I'm literally gonna take my life away. It was so urgent. And I'm sharing this with you for several reasons, but one of them is that through my journey, healing and transformation is actually how I got to the passion to help other women and men to discover that for themselves. Because the two most important things that made the biggest difference in my life was to learn about energy and how to shift my energy. For example, how to let go of my inner critic, how to open up my solar plexus to be more confident, how to set healthy boundaries. And the other piece was to really reconnect to my higher self and to my soul. I didn't even know I had a soul back then. I didn't know I was more than a physical body. I was just so trapped in how I was looking and feeling. So that's why I'm so passionate about helping you to let go of whatever it is that's keeping you from feeling beautiful, confident, and knowing that who you are is important and it matters. So when I'm talking about the foundation, and I feel like that some of, like that you really resonate with this, I get goosebumps on my arms, and I'm happy if you share your story with me. The foundation is first to really commit and to realize that how you are being and how you feel inside about who you are and how you deal with the circumstances in your life, that will make the difference. It's not so much what you're doing, it's how you're being and how you are dealing with challenging situations in your life. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if I'm landing here with you. Let me know if you had moments when you felt I'm not good enough, or when you felt scared to really show yourself. And maybe you don't even know who you are, because I didn't. I had no idea who I was back then. I was just in severe misery. I wanted rather to be dead than alive. I hated myself. I had no idea who I was, who I really was. And now that I know, and I know that I matter, I'm so passionate about helping you. But I would love to know. Let me know. Does this resonate with you? Hi, Tine. Hi, Hariel. Barbara is here. Let me know in which ways you might feel. And how does that relate to the holiday season? Everything relates to your life. And this particular time of the year, there's a lot of emotion coming up, a lot of pressure, and even though and it's also a great time, a time to celebrate whatever your faith is, whatever you believe is. Maybe it's even only to spend time with your family, turn inwards to yourself. There's no labeling what's right or wrong. What you want to do around the holiday season or that rest of the year is really up to you. But you have the opportunity now to set the tone for the rest of the year and to set a clear intention and not to wait until the new year. And one of the things that I always say, and I'm gonna talk about this more and dive deeper into my the workshop that I'm doing next year, that I've invited you a couple of weeks ago, and I'm gonna offer it actually to you again, because a lot of people came to me and they missed it. How you let your mind be influenced makes a huge difference. So tune in for a moment. What are you listening to on a daily basis? Your own inner dialogue, number one, constantly. You listen to yourself constantly. What are you saying to yourself? What are the thoughts and the what's going on inside of you that you're listening all the time? Who are you listening to on the outside? Who are you allowing to influence your mind, your thinking, your energy? And what can you do for the rest of the year, and how can you start the year more mindful and more intentional by who you let your mind influence? And one of the things that I love to get started in the year is really to set the tone and the energy. And a few weeks ago, I had that Bright Monday special that I've never done before, and I won't do it again, by the way. It's an incredible one-day workshop where you get to spend time with me, and we are going to really tap into your soul's purpose. What are you meant to be? Who are you here? Clearing that nagging belief of not feeling good enough, having a real plan, and working together on your vision and your goals. You will have access to me to ask me questions and a lot of other stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail. However, how you start the year will make such a difference for you. So I invite you, I opened it up again so that you can join me. And my clients pay thousands of dollars to work with me. So this is such a unique opportunity to get access to me, to get to know me, to have worked with me, to shift your energy, and to really get yourself set up for the new year, for who you really are and what you really want to accomplish. And throughout the holiday, for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to give you every day tools and attitudes and energy awareness so that you can feel good about the holidays. So take a nice deep breath right now. Just take a nice deep breath right now. And check in. How would you like to feel by the end of the year? How would you like to go through the holidays? And check in with you. Everybody is unique. Take a breath. Tune back in and find one word. Don't overcomplicate it. Find one word for you that represents what you want to accomplish or how do you want to feel, the vibration you want to set for the rest of the year and for the Soul Infused holidays. And leave that word in the comments below. Could be relaxed, maybe it's joyful, maybe it's freedom, maybe it's connection, maybe whatever it is for you, kindness, self-love, but related to you. How do you want to feel? Calm, joyful, relaxed, loved, supported, hopeful, strong. Choose one word. It was already there. And leave it in the comment section here below. Yeah. And I'm just looking here through your notes. Resonates. Yes. And you're still struggling. Yeah, I totally get it. It's a journey. It's a process. And really to focus on what's working already versus what's not working yet. It's a continuum. And you're doing great, Alyssa. And Dolly, you're doing great as well. You're welcome. Okay, here we have some words. Calm. Lighter. Supported. Yeah. Leave the comment below. And you're not only doing this for yourself, and you're not doing this for me, Alice. When you share your word, two things happen, more than two things. But number one, you emphasize it, you make it stronger for you because you declare it. So you set energy in motion. Number two, you sharing it inspires and resonates, inspires others as well to do so. And it might give them an insight, oh, that is what I want. So it's really about making this all bigger than yourself. Because as much as I know you, and most people that feel attracted to my work, it's not only about you. It is about you because when we don't feel good about ourselves, we are not of real service to others. But as much as I know you, you want to make a difference. And you sharing your word will serve. So don't hide it. Don't stay caught up into, oh my God, this is not the right word, or I will find something better, or tomorrow when I have it more clear. No. You act now and you share your one word with the world because that alone will make a difference because your word matters. Happy, blissful, beautiful. Yeah. You're very welcome. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for today. I want you to take a few minutes once I jump off here in just a minute. And don't just listen to me. Act on it. Set your timer for 5 minutes. If you don't want to take 5 minutes, take 2. Sit down, take a breath. Write your word down and tune into it. How would my holiday season be if I every day tune to my word? Maybe it's calm, supported, blissful, joyful, supported, whatever it is, happy. And you tune into that word for a minute, for 2, for 5, to breathe into it. And then you make a commitment. You make a commitment to focus on that and set the intention for the period of the Soul Infused holidays. I will be here with you every freaking day, Monday to Friday, until the holidays. This is my gift to you, my holiday gift. And then I highly encourage and invite you to join me for the upcoming workshop. And I will share more details. I don't want to take too much of the time today, but I will share more about it tomorrow. And you can always private message me. I set the link and some of the description in the comment so you can go back and check that out. This is your unique opportunity really to spend a day with me and to make a huge difference next year. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know if it's valuable. And if it was, do me a favor, share it. And come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow where I'm going to talk about how to deal with challenging emotions. How to deal with challenging emotions. Anger, grief, loneliness, whatever you're dealing with, anxiety. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. And I wish you a fantastic rest of your day. Much love.